matters. All that matters to them is money. Where money is, I chuckle. Honestly, I chuckle. I say, I used to chuckle. I say, look, sometimes I try to, just mutate or try to mutate, to put myself in their shoe, to think like them. I say, how can if I'm them, oh, how will I behave like them? How do they think? When people are dying, when the Fulani, they are killing us, when we are in a war of survival, survival war. When, in the brink of extinction, you see people, all that matters to them is money. We are Kabota Apriko, Kewete Commission, oh, they will be in Ebe Gono. I say, God, what type of mentality is this? Where people are dying, people will come to yab rubbish, what they do in IPOB, what they don't do, what this. I laugh. I say, have you died? Any person that comes up and starts saying what he did for IPOB and he's still alive talking, I'm telling you, the question you ask is, if you have died, you can talk that you have paid the ultimate price, no problem, because many people have died. And people will come on air, start talking about, I pay money. What is why you pay money? What are people that pay their blood, for goodness sake? What of people that pay their blood, for goodness sake? What of people that pay their blood? And you are talking about time, money? I know that there's a problem in the heads of some people. I'm telling you, there are problems. People, only sons have died. Men and women have died in this struggle for Biafra's sake, for restoration's sake, and left the children orphans. And somebody will be talking, I pay for this. I look at people and say, Chineke, people on the work conscience. None of us should be talking about what you have done for Biafra until Biafra comes. Let me tell you, nobody should. Nobody, unless you have died. If you have died, now you can talk, we listen. Say you died for Biafra, okay? Of which is impossible. But when you are there, you are still alive. Oh, you give your time. Oh, just to justify one thing or the other. The way you are manipulating money, or you want to enter into where money is, you are simply a criminal. I take you as a criminal. I don't care who you are. I take you as a criminal, because this struggle, millions have died and continue dying. And people have the audacity to talk about money. I pay money. I this and that. That is arrant rubbish. It doesn't matter who the person is. The question, simple question I'll ask them: have you died? If you have died, now talk and listen. But when it is only your time, your effort, your money you are giving, you are this and that you are giving, and you will because you are not a human being. You don't have conscience. This journey we are in, it is a journey of no return. People should know it. A journey of no return. We have no back to go to. That is what I always say. Because when you consider going back, where is the back? No more back. We have no more back to go to. What is happening in our land, just think about it. It will never be tolerated by any other set of people. Only our people. I played a clip just a few minutes before. The voice of people. That happened, I think, in Ablado attack in 2020 in Lagos. You see Igbo people, with sentiment. No, let us go. Oh, don't invest in the east and in the west and the north. We go. Let us go. You could tell us to go. Now they killed many people here. People of sentiment. Many of them today are now in obedient. Hey, if you tell them about IPO, they say, this IPO, I got go from obedient. This is how sad it is. And the people that don't have magnitude and direction like Igbo people, they always undergo what we are undergoing. It is a fact. It is a historical fact. It happened to the Jews. The Jews, they were rolling blindly. They, thinking, having illusion that, we are Europeans. Don't worry, we are educated. We are serving as cabinet ministers to kings, to queens, to prime ministers. Don't worry, we are the economic hub of Europe. We developed Europe, so the economy is in our hand. Don't worry. Until the great disaster that fell upon them at once, because disasters has been falling upon them, but little by little, region by region, they will gather and kill the Portuguese Jews. Other people will say it doesn't concern. No, it happened for Portugal. No, we are Jews here. Don't worry. The Jews in Austria-Hungarian Empire will be coming down. So, man, no worry now, Portugal, don't worry. We will send diplomacy, Jewish diplomacy to Portugal in order to talk with them, to negotiate for live and let live. All of us are Europeans. We are doing well in Europe. And no problem. It happened in Portugal. The following month, it will happen in Spain. They will gather the whole Jews and slaughter them in Spain and burn their properties. The same way they are dealing with us. I continue repeating this because we should learn from history. And once it happened in Spain, others will say, we send our condolences. These people, but we are doing well. Only in Spain it happened, no problem. We will send our diplomatic channel in order to visit the king of Spain and talk to him. They will come out and make a diplomatic statement. The king of Spain say, I express my condolence to thousands of Jews that died. This thing should not continue. Investigation will commence. The following year, it will be Jews in Germany. Others will say, no problem. It is Jews in Germany, no problem. But do you know what happened? That brought them to real alive. I mean, the overall Jews in Europe. When Hitler entered power, the Nazis, with the campaign promise of destroying the Jews, and they entered power, they started removing the guns, telling Jews to surrender their guns first. I don't know. Sometimes let me say history repeating itself, but we don't hear because we Igbos are busy buying and selling. And a more from Lagos, and a more from and a more from Bauchi, and a more from Abuja. They don't care. We build a better Nigeria. How many of our markets that have been burnt down since few years now? Every month, 2 months, this Tejo market burn. Also the market. This one by one. Others will say no problem. The market will burn. All these are calculated events. Once it happen, that sentiment, that doggy sentiment will rise up. Hey, no, they are against us. Wait, that sentiment, they after the following day, as that sentiment comes, the following day, everybody will go down like, many rules happy, or many onyo wana nyoko. He's that the Jew, don't worry. Don't follow the world to sin. Just take hold of yourself, and they will be dying silently in pens. I know you people are Igbo people now. You work hard. So start again, before you know, Jesus of Nazareth will help you and you rise up again. Wine again. Every day on a church. Every day on a church. In order to move on again. Some will go to village and become problems in our various communities. Why? Because of what happened to them. They are killing us everywhere, destroying our businesses, but one by one, people are not rising up. Highest that emotion will rise up, and after, go and ask them the following 2 days, 15 minutes people. In Kahaga. Don't worry. Obi banye ihe niile dị mma. Ndị eriri. What I'm telling you is this: Nigeria is finished. Let me tell you, the West knows this. The West knows this. Nigeria is completely finished. Europe and America, they understand that there won't be anything like Nigeria. But what I'm telling the West, Europe, are you ready to receive 50 million refugees? Holds millions and millions of refugees that will overwhelm you. Europe now is in a bad situation. Let me tell you. They don't even understand what they will do again. Europe, they are in a bad situation. The best thing for Europe is for them to allow peace to reign in West Africa by pressurizing Nigeria or pressuring Nigeria into accepting referendum. That is the only thing. Otherwise, everybody will suffer it. West Africa, the whole Africa will suffer it. Do you know millions of people, refugees? Do you know? Only first of all, from Benin Republic. No, which military can hold them? How many are there? When 10 million people will invade Benin Republic, twice more than their population. Now tell me what they do, what they would do. People will enter. Let me tell you, people never even start, crossing Atlantic Ocean to America. They will. You see, that time people will risk it. People were only going to America, to Europe through boat. That time you see that from West Africa, people will use boat to be going to. Millions of people will be risking to cross into America, American continent. I'm telling you, right from Nigeria. It is high time the West stop this playing God. The West should stop this nonsense. They bet evil. Let me tell you, you cannot live a good life as a rich person in a multitude of jackals, poor jackals. Your life will be miserable. The Europeans, what they are cultivating in Africa, it will haunt them. It will haunt their generations coming. Because not that we don't know what they are doing. We know only that we are not powerful enough to stop it. But we are seeing what they are cultivating in Africa. They are cultivating hatred of Europeans, and it is their generations that will suffer it. It doesn't matter I die, it doesn't matter how we die in this generation. Next generation, other generations will take up this hatred, because what the Europeans are doing in Africa, it is evil. Do you understand? I say it is evil. They continue pushing, controlling the governments of Africa to the detriment of their people. When they tell us, democracy, their version of democracy which they brought to us is rubbish. I used to say this: I am not a fan of this their useless type of democracy in Africa. We have to domesticate our own democracy. It is our virtue. We Biafrans are Republicans in nature. So these people shouldn't impose the type of democracy that they make people now love parties more than their countries. Parties. That is what they brought to us. And they made sure that they are shoving it down our throats. Where people, people are looting, people are destroying the lives of the citizens just because of they are to defend the one party. Do you see why I hate this their version of democracy? Because this is not our type. This is not our way of life. It is not who we are. It will be good. It is good for the Europeans, some parts, not all. Because you see England that is shoving down multi-party democracy in Nigeria. They are a kingdom. Do you see the hypocrisy? Who voted for King Charles? Who voted him in? Is it not hereditary? But they have their own system. But they try to shove down that system they want us to be. That is why, this thing they call democracy. Look at PDP, APC, LP, this and that. Once you are in one party, you are one of them. It doesn't matter what you do, you are a saint. Can a country succeed in that way? Just sometimes think what we say here on Radio Biafra. Think. We are not a Channels television, a Rise television that tells you what they want you to hear. No, we say it raw so that we challenge you to go and reason, make your researches. Just think. Once you enter into a party, a ruling party, you are now a saint. It doesn't matter whatever you do. Is that how a country should go? Others who can be challenged, arrested, but once you are inside that party, no way, no, you are above the law. That is what they are shoving down our throat. And every time the Europeans, English people, UK, they are playing hypocrisy. They think that we don't know, we understand everything. We understand the hatred they are brewing in Africa. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. A generation, it will burst out and there will be no pity. I'm telling you honestly. Because these people, they continue dealing with us. How can they be in control of our so-called political elites, of our governance? They hijack it. We are crying on, they don't care. That is not their problem. As long as they are getting what they want from us. Let me tell you, Nigeria is sitting on a keg of gunpowder. Nigeria is, when it explodes, when Nigeria unveils, it will do no good, neither to America, to Europe, everywhere, even in Africa. It will do no good to everybody. That is why we are clamoring. We want people to reason, to think. We win with superior argument. For peace to reign, Nigeria should accept a referendum. That is it. Very simple. A referendum. That thing that United Kingdom granted to Scotland. That is the only thing what we are clamoring for. It is not something, it is not a war. So that we shall now test ourselves and say, okay, if we go on a referendum and majority of Biafrans say no, we want to be Nigeria, so be it. Nobody will be killed. That is it. The same referendum that brought Atiku Abubakar into Nigeria, Adamawa, when Adamawa was part of Cameroon, I think in 1961 or 62, a referendum was granted, and they voted to be Nigeria. And in the southeastern part of Nigeria, some part voted to be in Cameroon. That is why when you look at the map of Nigeria, the eastern part, down part, entered inside Biafra side, that are Ambazonia today. They were part of Nigeria, so called. It's through referendum all this thing happened. So why is it that this is what we are asking for? Why is it that it is a crime in Nigeria? Whereas Nicola Sturgeon is not a criminal. He's not arrested. He's not killed. He's not renditioned. Scottish people that are asking for referendum, that have had referendum and still asking for more, they are not criminals, right? But when it comes to Nigeria, that dwarf, Katrina Liang, whether it's half Taiwanese or half, I don't know from where it come from, the same side Lugard came from. I think Lugard is from India, British Indian. They always come from that side in order to lord it over us. No, Nigeria, the territorial integrity of Nigeria should be maintained. Maintaining at whose cost? At the cost of Biafrans. Nigeria will unveil, and it will do no good. Everybody will suffer it. I say it. Everybody will suffer it. You can never continue subjugating a set of people forever. You can never continue. Germany, after all, Germany was defeated in the war, Second World War. Oh, but they were helped. No matter that even Germany caused a very big scandal. I mean, they fought a scandalous war. They fought a very disastrous war in Europe. They destroyed Europe, Germany. But after their defeat, they didn't wipe them away, wipe them out. You understand? They were now rehabilitated, helped, and today Europe is, taking the benefits of their decision not to, destroy Germany completely. Because had it been the assimilated Germans, the original way they wanted, I'm telling you, there wouldn't have been any progress in Europe today. But all these things, they are pushing Nigeria, black monkeys to do it. What they themselves, they cannot do. Because they know that the result that will be happening is what we are seeing today. No peace. And we saw their propaganda of people, somebody being caught. And they say it's ESN. It's not today we start seeing it on this type of thing. Once somebody know the name of because people, IPOB, what we are doing is legal, so names of people are known. Everybody know that Mazi Chinasa Nworu is the head of the Directorate of State of IPOB. They know our hierarchy. So anybody that actually say no, everybody knows that Mazi Chinasa Nworu is also in charge of is our defense staff. Everybody knows it. Know it. No, anything that happen, okay, he call his name. It's Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Is this and that? That is rubbish. That is rubbish. We should be wise. We should be wise in what we listen, in propaganda. Look at how Arise Television, all this, that is the way they have you ever asked yourself, all these Fulani that are killing our people? Let me ask, all these Fulani terrorists that are slaughtering, massacring people all over Nigeria, have you ever had they caught one and they invited Arise Television, Channels Television, oh yeah, come and interview. Hey, did you took a part in slaughter? How many people do you kill in Plateau? Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen that kind of thing? It tells you all you need to know. If you are a human being, if you are not an animal as a Nigerian, it makes you to reason. All these Fulani that are slaughtering people everywhere, in all over Nigeria, in Ogun, in Lagos, in Ibadan, in Benue, in Enugu, in Kaduna, all parts of the zoo, Zamfara, Bauchi, Sokoto. Have you ever had one day or seen in the video where they say, oh, we have caught this Fulani kingpin. Oh yeah, journalists, come and interview him. Okay, what is your name? Mohammed Bello. Mohammed Bello, did you kill, how many people have you killed since day before yesterday? How many? They don't. You never had it. You never had it. Do you understand? You never had it. So, what we are saying, in effect, is this: Nigeria is a place where double standard, and why God is punishing every Nigerian is they love evil, they support evil. They support evil. As long as he's an Igbo man, Igbo person. Oh, hey, you see. Hey, all hell we broke loose. Bring, the hated people now, people that are hated. Ask yourself, all these Fulani that are terrorists, that are on the rampage every blessed day. Look at Bello Tuji. Bello Tuji, he killed, they asked him, he said he have killed people, is uncountable. We can never remember how many people we have killed. Many people have slitted their throat. Do you know that BBC went and interviewed him, and was praising him, because when they are giving him publicity, how many orangutan have you killed? He say, I forgot, I cannot even count. Once they catch any person or any group of people, I go and slit their throats and come back as if nothing happened. They praise their terrorists. You never hear one day say they capture the Fulani terrorists and they call Arise Television, they call Channels Television, they call all these useless Nigerian televisions or Nigerian media to come and interview them. I was asking them questions. How many have you killed? Who is your head? You don't hear it. Look at Bello Tuji. He is now a celebrity. I think in Zamfara. The farmers, people, indigenous people pay him millions of naira every time for planting, for harvesting. He is the Lord. Channels Television cannot talk about it. This useless, God-forsaken set of people. They don't talk about them. They don't talk. They don't say, well, why can't you capture these people so that we interview them? No. That is why God will continue punishing Nigeria unless the people think like human being. Nigerians will continue perishing. It's a curse because they support evil. As long as they support evil, he's an Igbo man. Oh, he's Igbo. Oh, you killed. Look at how they carry, cameras asking useless questions. How many have you killed? Who is your commander? Who is your this? Who? Look at Fulani. What is the name of that Fulani terrorist that was jailed in is it Ondo or Ogun State? That escaped. They never even talk about it today. It's gone. I've forgotten. I've forgotten his name. That the jail was open and he escaped. All this Yoruba. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu called them Yoruba Gota media. They don't have no single conscience. They don't. As long as they have Lagos, they don't have conscience. In a country, in a democratic setting, let me say, in a country, do you know the eyes of the people? They are journalists. But when their journalists are rotten, when their journalists are one-sided, when their journalists are being handled, manipulated by the government, the result is what you are seeing in Nigeria, where everybody is a gunner. Everybody is perishing, laughing. People are perishing, but laughingly in Nigeria. With happiness, they are perishing. Because they love evil. Because they support evil. Since the death of Delegiwa, journalism has finished in Nigeria. Since the death of Delegiwa, when Nigerian journalists on about 2020 Lekki massacre, Nigerian Channels Television was quoting, according to the report of CNN, they say 50 people were shot and killed in Lekki Beach. Lekki Beach that they are seeing when they are in their studio is at their backyard. But they are quoting CNN. They are quoting foreign media. There you know that they are useless. They are finished. There is no journalism in Nigeria. There is no journalism. Ask them. I want you that is hearing my voice. If you have a friend that is a journalist, a Nigerian journalist, call and ask the person, please, why is it that you don't ask, you don't interview any Fulani? You never interview any Fulani terrorists. Ask him the question. How many have you been? How many did you kill? Hamufu massacre. Why is one massacre? Did you participate? Are you not the commander? So how many did you kill? Who is your master? For you to understand how evil black people are, how evil Nigerians are, and evil people, evil will continue following them. Now, that is why Nigeria, don't you know that electricity, lack of electricity in Nigeria, don't you know that it is a cause that is following Nigerians? Don't you know that? It's a heavy cause in 21st century. If you say electricity now, they liberalize electricity. Is it a partnership? He tried electricity to build a powerhouse, but the federal government refused, blocked him. Because he's an able man. The same way they did to this cement. What is the name of cement? The same way they did to him. But today they are telling you that we are going now. We are going to stop from bringing cement in this east. Do you see all these things? We tell you why they are destroying everything in our land, so that we become dependent on them. You know what the Europeans are doing in Africa is what the caliphate is replicating against Biafra, so that we become completely dependent on them on everything. Look at our railway lines. They have been quietly dismantled. Does any governor, any politician of Igbo extraction talk about it? Do you see any of them raise alarm? No. They want to keep us in the medieval period, in Stone Age, so that we live on, we live at their mercy. That is why, very insultingly, Fulani, they will come, gather themselves and say, we the North, now we will no more bring goods to the East. We will show them that we are feeding them. Do you see it? Do you see how miserable we are in Nigeria? How is the mighty fallen? How is the mighty fallen? Tell it not in the streets of Biafra. How we are fallen so low that these people should come and be mesmerizing against us. People that they fear. People that cannot even, that are not worthy of removing our shoelaces. How? Do you see it? They are now, because they compromise our so-called political elites. They compromise them. Direct. So, is it, don't you see Hope Ozodimba, the vampire of Imo State, being imposed? It's an example. Being imposed in Imo State. Being imposed. Direct. Without fear or favor. They impose him direct. Against that is why when I see people that are talking about the Nigeria election, PVC, we will vote for this one, I laugh. I say, but how many times or every time now after we start crying, afterwards, damage control or repair, we start shouting. Why not take action? Why not be preventive, proactive, and preventive? Why? Every time, and I will wake up, okay, come. No. We shall make Nigeria great. Don't worry. Once this person enter. Well, the other day, I read the news about yes, he bet to cement. So thank you very much, my brother. That Igbos in the north, they support is it Tinubu. That is how low they are. Igbos in the north, they support Tinubu. Chineke kwena ihe ọjọọ. We need to take care of our destiny. I'm telling you. So all these people you are seeing that they are, making noise. Nigerian journalists talking rubbish, inventing things. They can talk, they can do anything, set up anybody and start telling him what to do. Why is it that they bring any slightest thing, they will bring Nigerian journalists? Is it not against the law, against the rights of the person? Why is it that it's only Igbo people they are doing all these things? Why? But the Igbo politicians, they will not talk about it. Because some of them, look at their henchman languishing in British jail. Look at Ekweremadu. Do you know that it is still people, Igbo people, that initiated the sale of his properties, that it should be declared, that his seat should be declared vacant? I mean his senatorial seat. Do you know that? I'm telling you honestly. Onye Igbo ahịa ya agbara ahịa ya ọkụ, ọ ga-agakwu another person ga n'azụ ka achịpụ that his brother na that shop ka ọ kwụọ double. Ndị Chukwu buru ọnụ, we need to change this primitive character. Yeah, our primitive character. We are wearing ourselves. We are killing ourselves. There is somebody in social media. We talk about Biafra restoration. Say, we can be this thing in Nigeria. Only it's we that is doing ourselves. I say no. It's lie. He said, no, we have shown us that you can develop in Nigeria. I laugh. Do you see how ignorant many of our people are? Let me tell you, your capacity as a people will always be limited, bridled. They will just give you 1% of your capacity for you to thrive, so that that 1%, and they take 99%. And people will be giving example of that 1%. Say, others, we can do it. How can you do it? Is it only Newi? What about Aba? What about Onitsha? What about Enugu? What about every part of Biafra land? What about Iguacha? We have capacities but the caliphate will not allow. They will strike a deal and allow Newi to function. Newi to function. Now they press every other. Now that thing they will be using it will be a bone of contention. Some people will say no, we can develop in Nigeria. Look at Newi is a hub, production hub so we can do it. So that we start fighting amongst ourselves. Say no, it's our fault. It's completely our fault. So let us not talk about Biafra. We can develop in Nigeria. Look at whereas the caliphate, they understand what they are doing. That is what the white people, that is what Europeans are doing in Africa. They will just give one little leverage, little one. So that you think that our problem is completely us. So the Europeans say no, it's not from us. So we are not we are not there. It's not our problem. The caliphate is replicating everything that the Europeans are doing to Africa. They are replicating it in Biafra land. They'll give you 1%. Okay, we are going to allow Newi. If you want to do anything, come to Newi. Just and. Even many people will be thinking that now we are the it's we that do it. They don't know that the overall politics, the order is like that. It's what the caliphate stationed. Any other place you want to do it, they will cancel it. Abba takes side. No, they will stop it. Say you cannot. You will not. If Biafra comes, every part of Biafra land will develop. We have talents everywhere, both in Bayelsa, but Iguacha, in Cross River, every part of our land, we have talents. But they will just give you 1% to make you, feel that you can do it. Do you know how many even foreign investors that are being taken by Igbo people? If you take them to Nigeria, you first of all go, they'll refer you to Abuja. When you reach Abuja, for you to invest in your own village with your foreign partner, one useless Fulani that have the destiny, to see him in 1 month time. If you see him, he will start asking you, he will deny you everything. Tell you unless you can do it in Kaduna. If not, nothing. He will not give you any go ahead, no permission, nothing. And your foreign partner will vex and go back. Do you see what you are suffering? But all these things you don't, many people don't know. They will tell you, no, we have, I'm not hundina shaka shaka. We can do this in Nigeria. Look at Lekki, another Lekki port, seaport that is going to be commissioned, or if not commissioned already. It's Lekki seaport, making it third seaport in Lagos. Small Lagos, the smallest state in Nigeria. Do you see that? Whereas we have, what about the seaports in Biafra land? All. They have built this second Niger bridge. They destroy anything about the seaports, ship crossing, because it's so low. It's calculated. No, I don't know. Oh, slaves. Once you are a slave, if they give you a drop of gas coffee, hey, that now you are enjoying. Whereas you don't know that, as a free person, you should do much more better. That is why many of our people that are, when they say, oh, they pray, start praising. If building even infrastructure, but that is not even infrastructure they are building. They are just giving crumb, a fraction of 1% crumb. Let me tell you, if building infrastructure also is what makes people to believe that they are independent. Do you know that Britain built many infrastructures you are seeing today? The railway lines are being built by Britain. Then why did Azikiwe and Awolowo fought for Britain to have flag independence? After all that time, they built roads. They were building roads everywhere. The white people, they have sick beds everywhere. I could remember sick beds that even remained till whether 1980s. Every community has sick beds built by white people. All those things, that they are all gone. If all these little fractions of infrastructure is what makes you feel that you belong. Britain should have remained even. Had it been that Britain is still directly colonizing Nigeria, at least we will have electricity. Don't you know that? Infrastructure will be number one. Watch places that are being colonized still by Britain. Watch places like Gibraltar. It's a British colony in between Morocco and Spain. Gibraltar. What of Falkland Island in Argentina? They are developed because Britain is still there. Do you understand? Anywhere they are, they develop it. But in our own ordinary electricity, sometimes you ask all these journalists. So in 21st century, you go back, even in your studio, you are using this thing, electric generator. In Murtala Mohammed Airport, it is electric generator gulping millions, if not billions of naira every day. And I people on Nigeria, honestly. Look at Qatar. Do you know Qatar? Let me tell you. Qatar hosted World Cup. Qatar. Listen. Qatar have a size of a little less than 12,000 kilometers square. 12,000 kilometers square. Nigeria has 900 and something, going to 1 million kilometers square. Nigeria. Qatar that hosted the World Cup has a total of 11 point something, just almost 12,000 kilometers square. Go and Google it. And they have a population of 3 million plus. And do you know that? A whole Qatar. But they hosted World Cup. A World Cup that Nigeria we can never host because they don't have the capacity. Nigeria don't have the capacity of hosting World Cup. But a Nigeria of 200 and something million people, with a size, there's something with this Fulani. Anytime they will come and tell you that size, we are highly big. We have land mass, so give us a big share. So land is about, these people, I cannot understand. What of Singapore? Singapore is very little in size. Qatar, the World Cup that finished yesterday. Do you know what is 12,000 kilometers square? Whether Lagos is not more than 12,000 kilometers square. Lagos, the smallest state in Nigeria. But Qatar hosted the World Cup with a population of less than 4 million. Nigeria cannot host World Cup. Ask the Fulani, those useless Neanderthals that used to come up to tell you that, not to have a huge land mass. Huge land mass, you are doing what with it? What is a huge land mass? What of Taiwan or Singapore? All these places, small. Look at Luxembourg. Look at Iceland, Latvia, all these places, very small. But their people are living life, standard life. Nigerian journalists, God punished Nigeria and put these people, put journalism into the hands of politicians, and they are mesmerizing the heads of people. The question I will ask, or I want you to ask the Nigerian journalists, every time you hear Bururum, is ESN, is this, is that, who is your master? Is Chinasa Nworu? Is okay foreign? Okay foreign, is he an ESN commander or ESN? For you to see, for you to understand. Why don't they do the same? Ask them, please, Ogama. Why is it that we never hear you interview Fulani terrorists like this? That is how reasonable people ask questions. Not by sentiment. Yeah, you laugh. Hey, commander. Hey. No. Ask a reasonable question. Journalists, why is it that whenever it comes to Igbo people, now you can react, but you cannot ask questions? When you don't ask questions, why is it that you never interview Bello Tuji? He's a celebrity moving around in Katsina or Bauchi or Sokoto, taking his taxes openly, but he's a terrorizing people, ransacking villages, killing Nigerian police and military. He's been applauded. They never catch him and tell you, you go and ask questions. No. All this gives us more strength to make us to understand that we shouldn't be part of Nigeria. At a time before, they said that Nigeria should be called, change the name to, is it, what do they call it? African Republic or, let me see. I want to bring out the name they wanted to give to Nigeria. United African Republic, UAR. So that Nigeria now will be Fulani now. We have say after all we are United African Republic. So everybody, every Fulani, you are welcome. Ndị ahụ bukwere na ka agbara ndị Igbo. May wanna rise up. May wanna wake up. Let me go. I have many news headlines, but I think it's late. I will read these news headlines another day. I'll take it up another day. Killings in southern Kaduna, news headlines about it. Southern Kaduna people now being treated like blacks under apartheid South Africa. But Southern Kaduna is part of the North, isn't it? But the Fulani group will come out and say, we, the North, we are being killed in the East. So we are going to stop taking our truck to the East because we supply food, we supply everything to them. But these people that are being killed in Southern Kaduna are Northerners. In Zamfara, the Fulani are killing the Hausas. Are they not Northerners? Why are these indigenous people, the northern, the Hausas, the TV, the Kanuri that are being slaughtered, the indigenous people that are being slaughtered by the Fulani, why are they not coming up to also have their group and say, no, we are not part of the North, because this Fulani, they are using North to kill us. Whereas they are accusing the South, the Biafrans. It is up to you to remain, slaves. Governor Tom say, if you want to continue living as slave, he say, him, Autumn, and the TV people, they can never be slaves. And I stand with him. Therefore, if you, Hausa man, want to continue living as a slave, continue. Continue. It's your choice. As for us, we can never live in slavery. To die, it is better to die standing than to live 1,000 years kneeling down all the years of your life. Like slaves. Continue anytime they want to make political statements, they will follow, they will 2 or 3 will gather and bring a Chinese television. The same God-forsaken television stations, media in Nigeria, Arise Television, Chinese television, all of them, they will come together. We the North, but they are not telling you that they the North. Why is it that the Fulani, they are not? They are killing their fellow Northerners every blessed day, every minute. Many people from Southern Kaduna, from Zamfara, from Bauchi, they are in refugee camps in Nigeria. They are not telling you that, and you cannot ask questions. You cannot ask questions. Say, oh, why are you accusing Biafrans as killing you? Whereas, what of the North that are killing Northerners also? Or the Fulani that are killing Northerners? What are you going to talk about it? No, you don't ask questions. Because since the death of Delegiwa, journalism is dead and buried in Nigeria. Let me go straight to the top subject matter of today, which is patriotism to what? Patriotism to what? I put it like this: patriotism, but to what? Oh, be patriotic. Be patriotic to what? To who? To what? That is the question. Is a very big question people should be asking in Nigeria. Be a patriotic Nigeria. To what? Okay. A patriot is a person who vigorously supports their country and is prepared to defend it against enemies or detractors. Yes? That is a patriot. Therefore, patriotism is the quality of being patriotic, devotion to and vigorous support for one's country. That is patriotism. Now, the main unanswered question remains: what is our country? That is a $1 million question. What is our country? What is Nigeria? Who is a Nigerian? Should you be patriotic to a country that is killing you? Ask this question. Should you be patriotic to a country that is killing you? A country that is destroying your future? A country in which there is no social justice? A country in which the ceiling is your limit instead of the sky? A country where your life does not matter? Should you be patriotic to that country, to that type of country? The answer is no. Therefore, in the course of searching for answers to the above questions, you start understanding why people have divided or no patriotism at all, which are the core causes of the problems we are witnessing in Nigeria today. When we talk about patriotism to Nigeria, what about the voluntary porous borders, northern borders, through which every Fulani terrorist enters as Nigerians? No, the journalists, they will not analyze all these type of things. No, they will not talk about it. How can you be patriotic to a place you call a country that loves and cherishes their terrorists or terrorist brothers more than you? Our region is devoid of any major infrastructure. International airports, seaports, railway lines, etc. What should be the focus of our patriotism? All these things I'm just pinpointing so that you think, you reason. So that you find out the reality, the truth. Because truth is real. Truth is real. Truth is reality. Truth is mathematical. When you find out, solve the equation, find out, now you know it. Once you know it, you become free. Because knowing the truth makes you free. Hearing the truth cannot make you free until you know it. That's what I'm saying. Let me remind you, during the American Revolution, there were the patriots. The patriots. But it was never the end of the matter. Because the patriots were fighting against the loyalists. Do you understand? Okay. That is the patriots, that those that believe in their 13 colonies to be independent of Biafra. I don't know, somebody calling me, please don't call now. Please, do not call. Let me recap. During the American Revolution, there were the patriots, that is those that believe in their 13 colonies to be independent of Britain. And the loyalists, that is those that still want to be, those that still wanted to be under the British control. Because we have it today. We have IPOB fighting for Biafra freedom, restoration. You have Nigerian Biafrans. Those that, that are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. A slave. A slave to the extent that he will feel that without his master, he cannot do anything. He cannot succeed in life. And you will start convincing him, say, no, you are here. You are, your master is even inhibited. He said, no, my master is giving me crumbs. What are you talking? I'm not, I don't need to think. So my master thinks for me. So what is it? Argument. These are the patriots and the loyalists. We have it. IPOB and Biafran Nigerians. Those that tell you that, we have we have a vast land in the north, in Nigeria, to contain us. And you start asking. You ask the person, Qatar is 12,000 plus kilometers square. They hosted World Cup. They had the technical know-how. They had the infrastructure to host a World Cup, the world first highest event, football event. They host it. But in your vast Nigeria that has everything with population included, you are not able to host the World Cup. What is it? You ask him, what is the problem? What can you say about it? He will not tell you. Okay, you understand? The loyalists, those that still want to be under the British control. Now, after the American Revolution, the patriots won, yes, but it was never the end of the matter. The patriots won. The independentists, they won. Those that want independence, they won. Because the question of what America should be and who America should be, and who should be an American has never been finalized. You can win the war, but another thing is to win the peace. That is the second thing. After American Revolution, internal squabbles increased. It is always the same. It is like that everywhere. For people that are always saying, I used to see people holier than thou. I used to see people, is it how you people are going to get Biafra? Fighting yourselves? Look at, you're accusing this. Yeah, I went to one, I think yesterday, where one of our media warriors were broadcasting. Is it how Biafra will come? What you want to run away from Nigeria? Is it? I said, shut up. Go and study revolutions. Study freedom fighting. It is always like this. Our people should not be, this mentality. They have boxed us into a corner whereby any slightest thing we start blaming ourselves. Nnamdi, now. I am even guilty of it. All of us are guilty of it. Go and study the histories of revolutions and freedom fighting. It is always the same. It is the same thing. You have people that always rise up even to different controversies against themselves, against what is going on. It is not something that is only for Biafra. No, 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 no. I say, you know why I don't like commenting much on social media is because to write what is in my mind, it will be maybe it can reach 1 million words. So I don't know how to summarize it. So no need of me even writing. I say if we see face to face, or we are talking on phone face to face, now I'll give you points. All these people that have been boxed into everything, they start blaming ourselves. Hey, that is how. That is a process. Go and study French Revolution, for goodness sake. They revolutionized. Yes. They had revolution. Yes. But what happened after? Chaos everywhere. After French Revolution, for many years, the killings everywhere. They were fighting against each other. That is norm. That is one of the norms of a revolution. It is not something automatic. Once you finish, once you have revolution, hey, Oshebe, now everything will be gold and diamond everywhere. That is life from the pit of hell. That is why when people are talking about South Sudan, I laugh. I say, this is a process. It's something that I have to undergo. Even when Biafra comes, it's not something of one day. Thank God, our leader is giving us a glimpse, a synopsis of what is going to take. 75 years of building. Many of us will be dead building Biafra. That's it. There will be chaos. I'm telling you. It is not something, it's a process. But after everything will cool down, as time goes on, those anti-revolutionists will be going down one after the other. Now the new nation will really emerge. That is why when you hear people talking, these are people that are ignorant. But if you are fear, I used to say this. Fear, you see these people that always feel that they go to school. They attach a doctor, not a medical doctor, to their names. I avoid them. These are people that feel that they are gentle, they know everything, but they are empty. In the real sense of it, they are completely empty. So this is how you are going to fight your Biafra. You are fighting yourselves. Yes, we can fight ourselves. That is, it's not only synonymous to only Biafrans. It is everywhere. ANC did it. They happened there. Cuban Revolution. One guy rose against Fidel Castro. Don't you know that? And the American Revolution. They have the British loyalists, but they are from the colony. They fought against the patriots. That was, let me continue, please. Because the question of that is after America won the war, American patriots won the war. The question of what America should be and who should be an American has never been finalized. Because some people still believe that, look, this is your freedom. Everybody is born free. No, you have limitation. All these slaves I have, they are not born free, or they are slaves. So you see, that mentality still lingered, and it became a problem in their governments. For going to 100 years, do you think that America was, after the revolution, it was an easy ride? There were problems everywhere in the government. People were suffering because there were still two ideologies. One part of ideology said no, every human being is born free. No slavery, no slaves. Others say no, this one, because of interest. So they are fighting each other. Or they were fighting each other for going to 100 years until the thing burst out into direct war, civil war. Do you understand? So that when you see people, IPOB, is that how you are going to get Biafra? You are fighting each other. Biafra never come. You are fighting each other. Now we like this. This is how it is. It's not only for in IPOB. It's like this everywhere. Where there were revolutions. Forces of darkness will continue rising up until light will completely conquer the darkness. That is where everybody we now have peace. Sometimes it can take 10 years, sometimes 50 years, sometimes 100 years. It depends on the people. It depends on the area. It depends on everything. South Sudan was killing themselves. Now it's going down. Before you know it, it doesn't matter the year. Maybe they will rise up now before they are growing. Now you start seeing the good side. But when they were killing themselves, you didn't say, no, let us go back to Egypt. It's just like when, according to the Bible story, when Moses was carrying the Israelites down to Egypt, from Egypt, in the wilderness, they saw suffering. They start some start fighting. Those that believe that moving forward is life, continue. And those that say, no, where are we going? Do you know where we are going? They start, Korah, Dothan, and Abiram. They led the group. They let us say, no, we are going back. We are going back. We don't know where you are leading us. Exactly, that is freedom fighting. So you shouldn't come every time you see people making caricature. These are the real evil people. If you see them like this, if they near you, because they are ignorant and they are wallowing in darkness, they don't know. Refer them to revolutions in the world. After French Revolution, the chaos that engulfed France never engulfed France since. Napoleon Bonaparte started killing people like flies, French people, because he need to rise up that revolution, that spirit of revolution up, that light, that beacon must rise up, because there will be people that will be trying to subdue that beacon of light. It doesn't matter that they have gotten themselves free, but the future of the country is at risk, is at a balance. Forces will be fighting until the reality, the real force, the real beacon of light now prevails and goes up. Every other one will bow. That is how it is. All these things that I'm telling you is life of people. Blood will be flowing everywhere. All garden job before them. That is the reality. You cannot expect everything to go easy immediately. No. What about the people on the church area? Mandiji Okiteri, Mandiji billionaires. Do you think that they will just keep quiet? They will not fight? What about the Nigeria system? The Nigerianized. Do you think that they will keep quiet? They will not. All of them will raise up their ugly heads. But with consistency, we defeat them. That is where, when you see, the country will shine. Because the enemy will throw everything at us. Everything. So when you see us fighting this is freedom fighting. Both internal and external, we fight. That is how it is. You shouldn't be, is that how you are going to get to Biafra? Now we go to Biafra, no, I guess, come no Nigeria. No, Nigeria, ka Fulani buogi ka no here. No, ka massacre. Look at what is happening. What is happening in Hamefu in Enugu? Of which we are not going to allow this thing to go free. No, we shall see. We shall not allow this thing to go free of charge. Our blood, if we allow these people to go free, that nothing happens, they will be doing it in other places. But that is the case for another time. We shall see. We shall see. Now, as I was saying, after the revolution, the American Revolution, the Patriots won. But it was never the end of the matter. Because the question of what America should be and who should be an American has never been finalized. Therefore, the American Revolution of 1776 to 1783 created the United States. Yes. Whereas the Civil War of 1861 to 1865 determined what kind of nation it would be. You see it? They had independence 1776, 1783. You understand? Now they continue wombling. America, you are enjoying today as an American citizen. They continue wombling. Both secret and cold wars going on, wombling. Fighting each other secretly, politically, anyhow. Both political killings. Now until almost 100 years. The war, that animosity broke into open war. Do you see it? Do you see? They didn't say no. If it is like this, we are going to America. Oh yeah, yeah. Let us go back. Britain. Oh yeah, come and colonize us back. Oh, we are part of you. Any person with this type of mentality, every time you see it, is blaming. Look at you, are fighting yourself. Tell the person you are an animal. That is how we should fight ourselves. It's better like that. Until the higher, superior argument we ran. That is how it is. It's everywhere. It is not only synonymous to Biafra restoration. No. For your information. Because people are, you see people, these people, when they talk, you think that, they know book more than everybody. They know something more than everybody. Because they can define who discovered the River Niger, Mongo Park. They know book. That is rubbish. These people are the most dangerous people. You understand? America Revolution took place from 1776 to 1783. That is a war against the British. American war against a war of independence. After that, we have a country, yeah, everybody, but the real problem emerged. Ideology, definition of who Americans should be, definition of what America should be. They are for almost 100 years, until that Cold War erupted into a complete civil war in 1861 to 1865. 4 years of civil war, heavy, disastrous war against themselves. It was now that war that determined what kind of a nation America would be. Had that civil war been won by the loyalists, let me tell you, the USA wouldn't have been the great country you are seeing today. The war was won by the patriots. Let me tell you, the USA wouldn't have been the great country you are seeing today. The war was won by the patriots. For almost 100 years, until the thing it broke into direct open civil war, and the patriots cuckoo won everything, cleared them, and said, "Nah, like the South Sudanese." You understand? That is how the world is. Had the civil war, the USA you are seeing today wouldn't have been the great country you are seeing today. Do you understand me? That is the reality. I don't know whether my voice is coming out. This thing just turned orange right now. Please, I need confirmation that my voice is coming out. Sometimes I need just confirmation. I think my voice, I checked, my voice is coming out. We must continue. We must continue. So, the American Civil War of 1861 to 1865 determined what kind of a nation America would be. Had that civil war been won by the loyalists, the USA wouldn't have been the great country you are seeing today. It will be developed too, yes, but not as powerful as you see the US today. You understand? Why? Because it will be under the partial control and limitation of the United Kingdom, their master, their colonial master. And we know that a subject will never be above his master. You see that? They will limit you. Had it been the loyalists who won the war, they will limit you, they will limit them, and make them to be under them, But today, who is running after America? It's United Kingdom. But America was, a colony of Britain. Britain colonized them. But today, America is more powerful than Britain. Can't you think? During the Second World War, Winston Churchill was trying everything to beg America to join them so that they will not be annihilated. Their colony, their former colony that they were commanding. Do you see? When you are free, it's just an entrepreneur. If you are working for yourself, the sky is your limit to develop your company as you want it. But if you are working for somebody, if you are an employee, you have a limit, because not every of your counsel that will be taken. You have limitation, because it's not for you. America fought for independence, and they fought also to maintain their independence under their control. There are two things. You understand? Had it been America, the Civil War of America was won by the loyalists. America would have been developed too, but it would have been like developed like Bahamas. You understand? It would have been under the crown, and no person grows above his master. We all know that. You understand me? So that is the reality. That is the reality. So when we are talking about Biafra freedom, we are talking about freedom from everything. Complete freedom. Anything other than freedom, please know that we are not inside. We want complete freedom where the sky will be our limit. We shall be in complete control of our destiny. That time our patriotism will be out. We will come out, we will give our complete patriotism to our nation, Biafra. Now, let me play this. It's one thing one of our brothers spoke. I want you to, about being liberated. Please listen.
No more Elijah. When the food were full, Elijah met a woman with some more oil. They want some more oil. The oil finishing, and that is a statement to keep you under that bondage. So they will be believing that those criminals called Reverend Father mounted here by Europeans. Now, when I see you agitating for Biafra, I keep on saying all these things. That some of you agitating for Biafra are animals in human form, but you don't know. When I say this thing, some of them will be calling me a phone, trying to defend what they are doing. When I told you that some of you agitating for Biafra freedom, some of you are still a non-atic because you don't want to learn. If you want to have freedom, then you have freedom in general.
Listen.
You want to have a Biafra whereby Pope will still be giving an instruction in your village as a black child. My sister called me today, said that I should stop shouting.
You hear what I brought out? Why I brought it out? About complete freedom. So that the patriotism will be complete. He said, this our brother Matthias. Oh, Chineke. That is it. He said some people agitating for freedom, for Biafra. He said some are still lunatic, and he is completely right. These people that say, no, don't go that side. Oh, please don't let us restore Biafra. You are postponing our problems. Don't you know that? Postponing the problem. That is why our leader say, I will enter into every corner, sphere of our life, including religion, everything. That place you say, no, don't enter, we enter it. Unless you don't want freedom, we disappear into thin air. As long as we want complete, genuine restoration, freedom, it will be all round. Our brother say you will not be part of a Biafra where a Pope will be giving command in our village. And the Biafran government, he said, no, it's against my code of this thing, religion. In Pope say, Pope say, where they are not talking about anything. Look at the killings that is happening by the Fulani terrorists. They are even secret. I believe that they are secretly supporting the Fulani. Let me tell you, because they know that what they give you is rubbish. So the people that have power, let them kill everybody. So when we talk about freedom, we talk about freedom from everything. Now, patriotism comes when you have complete freedom, when you are in charge. when you are in charge of your destiny. That is where our patriotism lies. How can you be patriotic to a place, to a country that is killing you? Look at what happened in Enugu. What is still happening? They are ransacking everywhere in Enugu with the support of the Nigerian military. And you are telling me that you'll be patriotic? Is that what you're telling me? Eh? How can you be patriotic to what? To an undefined country. You know, Nigeria is not defined. It's never Nigeria is defined, created and defined by the creator, Britain. But the indigenous people in Nigeria have never defined Nigeria. Let me tell you, I used to tell this story. India, the British colonized India. They call it British India at that time. When a time came, one man, I give him credit for that. He's just like Ahmad Bello. One man called Muhammad Iqbal. He's the person that started saying that, look, the Muslim minority, they are not minority. They are not minority. That is a Muslim nation, is another nation, a nation of its own. Muhammad Iqbal. This guy, Mahatma Gandhi, started telling, no boy, do you know what you are saying? We should fight for our independence as a country, so one big giant country, and you are telling us about you are Muslims, you have a separate nation. He said no. It is the man said no. What are you talking? I mean, just 1 second, please. 1 second. So, this guy, Mahatma Gandhi, was telling this man, say, nah, which one are you there now? Let us we are talking about freedom of the whole India, and you are talking of separate. The man said, no, are you crazy? No, we are not part of India. We are Muslim country. What happened in Nigeria happened in India. Complete. It happened in India. But the man stood his ground. That is one thing also I love with these Muslims. I'm telling you honestly. They always stay their ground. They are not like all these so-called Christian puppets. People, indigenous people that are puppets. Other religions that are not consistent. Mahatma Gandhi told this Muhammad Iqbal, say, do you know what you are doing? It can destroy our independence. He said, if you want, let it destroy. We either get independent as two countries or we don't get. I love that. The same thing Ahmad Bello proposed to Britain. And Azikiwe went and started begging. No. From there, he started giving condition. Okay, if you want me to join to be part of Nigeria, if you want us to be part of Nigeria, we will be in control. Azikiwe said, no problem. That is what Mahatma Gandhi did. He tried to do. But the man said, no, in India, openly, there is no way Britain can rig their census to make it look like Muslims are more than the non-Muslims, the Hindus there. It is above them. They can't do it. So that is why, they agreed. Mahatma Gandhi tried, say, I'm fighting for everybody, both for Muslim, he said, I know, thank you, sir, but we shall have our independence. We will not be part of India because tomorrow we'll be having problems. And it was agreed to the sadness, anger, to the anger of Mahatma Gandhi, a very great man. But he didn't change anything. Mahatma Gandhi was busy in Calcutta, trying to pet everybody. Why should we be two countries whereby, we have been one before since India amalgamation? Please let us, all those rubbish preaching. We can be federation. So the man say, foul. What? 1947, two countries emerged. And Mahatma Gandhi was even mourning for the loss of Pakistan. One Hindu extremist went and shot and killed Mahatma Gandhi. Say, oh God, you cannot keep us hostage. Forget about these people. Let us suffer this thing once and for all, instead of suffering all the years of our lives and generations. The man was hanged with the person, his commander, the person that commanded him, told him to do it. They were hanged in 1949. The person that killed Mahatma Gandhi. But I bet you today, Indians are saluting that man for killing Mahatma Gandhi. There is sentiment is different from reality. Let me tell you, after Winston Churchill, Churchill was a brave fighter. He led United Kingdom during the Second World War. He fought gallantly, yes. But during the election, I think after the war, 1945 election, British presidential prime minister election, he thought that people will use sentiment. That is where you get people, enlighten the people. They know they are not pushed with sentiments. British people are enlightened right from time. Winston Churchill thought that he was campaigning using his war. And, I'm a hero, so who is better than me? Nobody. So, I can rule Britain. But British people, they say, Oga, we love you. You play your role. But this is a country, and this is a time of peace. And they voted for a Labour man, Clement Attlee, a Labour Party. Clement, and that shock is one of the things that, even if not one of the things that killed Winston Churchill. Because he said, how can I lead my people in this very tedious war? And they rejected me during the time of peace. But that is how it should be. These are people that are not sentimental. You can be good as a militant. You can be good as a fighter. But when it comes to administration, you are rubbish. But if it is in our land, people will say, hey, who we talk in front of Winston Churchill? Oh, come out now, talk now. People will kill you because people don't reason. They are sentimental animals. They don't reason. Our people most of the time reason with their sentiments, not with the brain. The British people thanked Winston Churchill, say you're a hero. There's no doubt about it. You made history by leading us during the war, but you cannot lead us during peacetime because it is not your line. War is your line, not peace. So they voted for Clement Attlee. You understand? They voted for another person. Do you see it? That is why our leader, he said that if Biafra comes, he will go down. He will not be Biafra president. Well, people say, no, you have to come and rule. Sometimes I laugh, our people. Sentiments make you make wrong choice. Sentiments makes you make wrong decision. Our leader understand this. He can be a hero in militating and fighting, but maybe administration, he knows his limit. I'm not saying that is the case, but I'm just talking it because he said it. You can see another person, brighter person that can be president of Biafra or anything we call it, or chief of Omon, I don't know, anything we call it. And the person would be. Do you understand me? So that is how enlightened the people behave. They weigh things. They are not pushed by sentiment. Oh, what happened before? Oh, yeah, yesterday. No. They are not pushed by yesterday. What is happening now is what matters. Because building a country is a process. Do you understand? Is a process. Therefore, Our patriotism should be to a nation that uplifts us, not a nation or a country that is killing us like the caliphate. And that is what I ask even the indigenous people in Nigeria. The indigenous people. Why is it that everybody is keeping quiet? Only IPOB is doing the fight. Others are doing secretly. They abhor the Fulani, but when it comes to the hatred of Igbos, unites them with the Fulani. That is devilish. I'm telling you, it is simply devilish. Now, when we compare such to the Nigerian setting, the northern and southern protectorates were amalgamated into Nigeria in 1914. In 1960, that amalgamate was declared an independent country. Then in 1966 to 70, the lost Biafra war determined the kind of a Fulani country Nigeria is till date. Because Biafra lost the war. That is why you see what is happening. They collude. They collude, T.Y. Danjuma. But who made them, who helped them to be colluding? Who brought them to the limelight? He is one of them. When Biafra was fighting in order to be free, they say, oh, is Igbo man bring a kill? But today, what is happening? What is happening? In 1960, Nigeria was declared an independent country. Then in 1966 to 70, the lost Biafra war determined the kind of Fulani country Nigeria is till date. Had it been that Biafra won the war, everyone, including the West and North, would have been genuinely free from the British grip through the Caliphate. The same way India and other formerly amalgamated countries are genuinely free today. Do you see that? We wouldn't have been in control of our destiny we would have been in control of our destiny where the sky would be our limit instead of the ceiling of Britain through the Fulani Caliphate. This would have started our advancement, which in turn would be imitated by our neighbors, including Nigeria herself. Just the same way Singapore is developed and Malaysia is heavily competing with them today. Do you see it? Do you see when you see, a competitor, heady competitor, somebody doing well, now you compete, you will spoil you into competing. But when everybody is down, nothing happens. That is why Nigeria has no electricity today. See, there are some people, parts of the world, you tell them there is no electricity in my country. They say no. What do you mean? Electricity. But it's the reality. The Biafra fight as of that time was against the Fulani hegemony everyone is witnessing today, against the present Fulanization that is spreading to every nook and cranny of that space called Nigeria. Therefore, the lack of patriotism in Nigeria is highly founded because Nigeria has never been properly defined. People are confused about what Nigeria is and who Nigerians are. That's why people go back to their natural ethnicities while using Nigeria as an illusional cover-up. This is the overall cause of confusion, anarchy, lawlessness, wickedness, etc. Because people are disillusioned about Nigeria, about where their loyalty and patriotism should go. When these Nigerian politicians, Fulani and their stooges, play mouth service by telling people to be patriotic, the unanswered questions in people's minds remain. Patriotism to what? Where? Those that are clamoring for patriotism, look at how they discovered containers of naira, of money, that we are rotten. Kept since how many years? Rotten. The type of wickedness and evil in Nigeria should spur people to, I was just listening to that video. They were laughing. Money don't spoil. Look at the motives. Only money don't spoil. See, I say container of money, container of cash. This thing, if it is a people, if Nigeria is really a country where human beings live, this thing should spur people into revolution direct to going to kill all the politicians in Nigeria. But they are playing with it. They were playing with it. Look at money done rotten, it don't spoil. All these politicians no lay. Nando chief they be look kwa. Now tomorrow now wow they will come and tell us Nigeria. Now look, they are talking serious issues with one kind of animalistic behavior. They should spur people into revolution. People should go out and kill the whole politicians in Nigeria. I say it. But no, who will do it? If you want to do, they will say, hey, Igbo man, you want to destroy Yoruba property. God is punishing Nigerians for supporting evil. Because of the hatred they have for one set of people, the Igbos. God is killing everybody because of that. And I am happy it continues. I'm happy. It will continue until they will open their eyes and find out the problem, because they are supporting evil. They are supporting evil. If you rise up to do something for the interest of everybody, they will look at you, oh, Igbo man, I beg, leave him, kill him, Igbo man, he want to dominate. And instead of Igbo man to liberate you, let Fulani kill everybody. Is it not what is happening? Is it not what is happening everywhere? Is Fulani pitying any indigenous people? They are killing in Zamfara, in Bauchi, ransacking villages. They are not. Channels television are not going to all those communities and villages that their people have run away, are being taken over by Fulani terrorists. They are not going there to video. No. Go there, they kill them. They are not going to Zamfara or Bauchi or Sokoto or Kebbi or every part of the north that are being ransacked. Kaduna by the Fulani. Instead, what matters to them is, oh, Igbo man, ESN. Oh, who is your commander? Oh, this and that. Rubbish. The hatred of the indigenous people, which the Fulani Britain prayer, they molded that hatred and push it into every people. Then through the Fulani, the hatred of the Igbos is what is bringing Nigeria down. That's it. And it will continue. Nigeria is gone and gone forever. You understand? When these Nigerian politicians, Fulani and their stooges, play mouth service by telling people to be patriotic, the unanswered question in people's mind remains, patriotism to what? Where? We have chosen our natural cause of Biafra, and this is where our loyalty lies. This is where our true national patriotism should be. Do you understand? This is where our patriotism, our loyalty lies, in Biafra. Nothing more. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is something that is written off in our hearts. I'm telling you. This is where I'm going to stop. In a little time, in a brief time, I will be joined by Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Please. Mazi Chinasa Nworu will be joined by Mazi Chinasa Nworu for an emergency program, emergency broadcast by Mazi Chinasa Nworu. For some broadcasts and clarifications. So I will be right back. I will go into few minutes interval, few minutes break, and when I come back, maybe Mazi Chinasa Nworu will join me, or I will open the lines, or Mazi Chinasa Nworu will join me. Please, do not go away. I'll be right back.
ya gakwuru ka osisi ọ kọwakwanụ mmadụ ya gakwuru mmadụ ibe ya n'ihi na onye a na-achụ ehi na-akpọpụ ma o jighị ọgwụ ya o ji nri ya ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-atụ aka ma isi nne ya nọrọ ya ke nne ya ga-anọrịrị ya ọkụkọ sị na ihe na-eshi aṅụ mmiri lewe anya n'elu na ọ bụ ebe ọnwụ na-egbu ya na-eshi abịa biko nọ anyị ji ohere a anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụafọ Biafra, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB na aha mkpimkpi n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu dị Nsọ na-arịọ ndị eze, ndị ụka dị iche iche, ndị ọha obodo dị iche iche, ndị ụmụnne nna, ndị ụmụnne nne na ọzọkwa nọsịrị ka ha bikonyere anyị aka dịka ugwu ka anyị buru ebele. Nchọnchọ anyị mere gosiri na ozu ndị a niile bụ nke ndị anyị nọ na mọchụarị anyị na-elebere so na-akele anyị ụkwụ na-epile anyị aja na garị. Biko ka anyị mara na ihe anyị ga-eme lipụ ozu ndị a, hapụkwa na ihe ndị ọzọ sochiri ya. Anyị lipụchi ozu ndị a nwanne, anyị abịa n'obi eme akwara ama ndị sochiri ya. Anyị na-arịọ unu onye ọbụla nwụrụ na were mkpụrụ ụbọchị 3 lie ya, bịa hazie ihe niile. Ihe mezikwanara emezi, a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Biko ihe ndị a na-ebutere anyị nsogbu rue na a ga-eji mọchụarị na-akpa anyị ọgba ebe niile. Ozu a dọrọ n'ihu, dọrọ n'azụ, dọrọ n'ụlọ, dọrọ n'uko, dọrọ n'usekwu, dọrọ na palọ, dọrọ na senta tebụl. Anyị na-ele ya anya. Chineke igbe ozu mana m ụmụnna ma enweghị ike iji amịrị igbe akwa ebe mkpokoro eso dị mma ma ejighị ya eme ọla aka. Unu ma ihe m na-ekwu maka na nwata bee nne ya bee nna ya amara na ihe ọ ga-ebe agwụla. Anyị arịọ unu ka unu nwee ike mee ihe ugbu a mgbe chi na-efobere tutu mmiri asọwa ọgba. Anyị ma ihe eji na-ekwu ihe a, ụfọdụ mọchụarị nọ n'ala Biafra anyị ga-emechi ha, n'ihi na mọchụarị abụghị ebe ụmụntakịrị na-aga egwuregwu, ọ bụghị ebe ndị okenye na-aga ezuru ike, ọ bụghị ebe a na-atatụ ihe n'ọnụ ma ọ bụ kụọ ngaji n'eze, ọ bụghị ebe a na-aga nlele ihe eji agba na ntị eji ya agba n'anya. Anyị na-arịọ unu ka unu mee ihe kwesịrị nụ ka ala anyị dere ji, ka obodo anyị dere ji. Unu cheta na onye ọbụla rere ala lie mmadụ o liela ozu labụ. Ihe abụọ apụle n'ahụ ka anyị nyere unu onwe anyị aka. Ihe meziri emezi a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Anyị anaghị aba mba ma arịrịọ ka anyị na-arịọ unu ma ọ bụrụ na na-asịkwanụ na na-agaghị elebara ihe ndị ahụ anya na otu ọ dị na mbụ ka ọ ga-adịgide, nwanne anyị enweghị ihe ọzọ anyị ga-eme na-abụghị ime ihe kwesịrị nụ, n'ihi na anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ afọ Biafra agaghị anọ ihe eri ọba anyị. Ozi a unu na-anụ ugbu a si n'aka ndị IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, na-abịara unu n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ. Ọ bụ ha na-akụ mgbịrịmgba maka na osisi nwa ọnwụ otu ya afọ ọ nụrụ ka ala ibe. Ndewo. Ọ na-abụ ọkọkọwa anụ ọhịa ya gakwuru kwa osisi, ọ kọwakwanụ mmadụ ya gakwuru mmadụ ibe ya, n'ihi na onye a na-achụ ehi na-akpọku ma o jighị ọgwụ ya o ji nri ya. Ebe nwata na-ebe akwa na-atụ aka ma isi nne ya nọghị ya, ke nna ya ga-anọrịrị ya. Ọkụkọ sị na ihe na-eshi aṅụ mmiri lewe anya n'elu na ọ bụ ebe ọnwụ na-egbu ya na-eshi abịa. Biko anyị ji ohere a, anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụafọ Biafra, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB na aha mkpimkpi, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ, na-arịọ ndị eze, ndị ụka dị iche iche, ndị ọha obodo dị iche iche, ndị ụmụnne nna, ndị ụmụnne nne na ọzọkwa nọsịrị ka ha bikonyere anyị aka dịka ugwu ka anyị buru ebele. Nchọnchọ anyị mere gosiri na ozu ndị a niile bụ nke ndị anyị nọ na mọchụarị anyị na-elebere so na-akele anyị ụkwụ na-epile anyị aja na garị. Biko ka anyị mara na ihe anyị ga-eme lipụ ozu ndị a, hapụkwa na ihe ndị ọzọ sochiri ya. Anyị lipụchi ozu ndị a nwanne, anyị abịa n'obi eme akwara ama ndị sochiri ya. Anyị na-arịọ unu onye ọbụla nwụrụ na were mkpụrụ ụbọchị 3 lie ya, bịa hazie ihe niile. Ihe mezikwanara emezi, a na-akpọ ya nwa mma. Biko ihe ndị a na-ebutere anyị nsogbu rue na a ga-eji mọchụarị na-akpa anyị ọgba ebe niile. Ozu a dọrọ n'ihu, dọrọ n'azụ, dọrọ n'ụlọ, dọrọ n'uko, dọrọ n'usekwu, dọrọ na palọ, dọrọ na senta tebụl. Anyị na-ele ya anya. Chineke igbe ozu mana m ụmụnna ma enweghị ike iji amịrị igbe akwa ebe mkpokoro eso dị mma ma ejighị ya eme ọla aka. Unu ma ihe m na-ekwu maka na nwata bee nne ya bee nna ya amara na ihe ọ ga-ebe agwụla. Anyị arịọ unu ka unu nwee ike mee ihe ugbu a mgbe chi na-efobere tutu mmiri asọwa ọgba. Anyị ma ihe eji na-ekwu ihe a, ụfọdụ mọchụarị nọ n'ala Biafra anyị ga-emechi ha, n'ihi na mọchụarị abụghị ebe ụmụntakịrị na-aga egwuregwu, ọ bụghị ebe ndị okenye na-aga ezuru ike, ọ bụghị ebe a na-atatụ ihe n'ọnụ ma ọ bụ kụọ ngaji n'eze, ọ bụghị ebe a na-aga nlele ihe eji agba na ntị eji ya agba n'anya. Anyị na-arịọ unu ka unu mee ihe kwesịrị nụ ka ala anyị dere ji, ka obodo anyị dere ji. Unu cheta na onye ọbụla rere ala lie mmadụ o liela ozu labụ. Ihe abụọ apụle n'ahụ ka anyị nyere unu onwe anyị aka. Ihe meziri.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you via Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinasa Nworu from Olu province of Biafra land. Today is the 21st, the 21st day of December 2022, being Wednesday, Obochafo. I am now joined by Mazi Chinasa Nworu in order to speak to Biafrans. Mazi, please, over to you.
Mazi Chinedu, good evening.
There we
Biafrans and all the lovers of freedom, all IPOB members around the world, all Biafrans, both in Biafra land, in the contraction called Nigeria. My name is Mazi Chinasa Nworu. It's unfortunate that this news is coming very late. I did not expect to be here on the radio. Actually, I was planning to be on the radio by the weekend or by early next week. But notwithstanding, I'm still going to come on radio by next week. But this broadcast, I have just come on air because of some few developments happening in Biafra land. I have come to clarify few topics. That few topics are: number one, the killing of Biafrans in Ihiamufu. Number two, the videos that someone mentioned my name, a nephew to Hope Uzodimma. And three, all the publication you are seeing these days, they say they attack IPOB camps, ESN camp. I have come to clarify these things, and I have come to ask Biafrans, it is time for every one of you to rise up. The enemies are stirring up their games, and if you keep silent, if you feel that you are going to watch them or we are going to watch them, they are all lying. The first topic I want to pick is the killing of our people in Ihiamufu. Most of us in the IPOB, when things happen, we do take time to analyze things that happened, why they are happening, what is happening, who are behind it. That's why we do take time before we come out to speak. Within last month and this month, we have seen a lot of attacks happening in Enugu, especially. And these attacks happening in Enugu, they are happening because the governor of Enugu and traditional rulers in Enugu, they are all complicit in all that is happening. Irrespective of what has happened in Ihiamufu, irrespective of the things that the IPOB leadership was at certain time was not happy, and the ESN command were not happy because of what has been meted out to us in Ihiamufu. It did not stop the ESN to step into Ihiamufu. But we have realized that as we try to quench the problem happening in Ihiamufu, the GOC of 82 Division continue to bring in more terrorists into Ihiamufu area or into Ihiamufu region. We have seen what happened on Sunday, how they massacred our people in their own ancestral land. The road that leads to Ihiamufu have a gate. And for security reasons of how the Fulanis do intrude into those communities, the Ihiamufu people built a gate that they used to protect their community from invaders who are coming in maybe in the night. And for some couple of weeks, because of the insecurity in that place, this gate has been locked, even though Nigerian military have sent a lot of their men on that places. And at the end of the day, the Nigerian military broke the gate and gave way for their special forces and the Fulani herdsmen to move into Ihiamufu area. And we have seen what happened on Sunday, how they attacked and massacred our people a couple of days back. But I will make it very clear this night. You cannot intimidate IPOB, you cannot intimidate ESN, or you cannot intimidate any one of us, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the prison yard. I swear in the name of Chukwuokike Abiyama, the Nigerian government should put this thing down. They should write it down this night. We shall revenge heavily. We shall revenge against the killing of our people in Ihamufu. They have massacred our people. Nigerian government has gone mute. The Nigerian media has gone mute. International communities that are looking for who to brand the terrorists or who to find one blame to blame, all of them have gone mute. Amnesty International have gone mute. The UK High Commission have gone mute. The people in the USA embassies have gone mute. Look at how our people were massacred. No governor in the southeast have made any statement condemning the death and the massacre of our people in Enugu. The Enugu state governor cannot do anything. Last time he gave them 10 million to go and take care. And this night, I am making it very clear. The Fulani herdsmen and the Nigerian forces will never massacre our people in Ihamufu and goes free. We shall revenge. And that is what we are going to apply. I am making it very clear. Since they think because they are holding Mazi Chinasa Nworu, they can use it to intimidate our people. And I'm saying it. If any revenge we carried out against the killing of our people, against the Fulani herdsmen, and any governor, any traditional ruler, rise up to talk rubbish, he have already buy market with us. Because all of them are there, our people are being massacred, nobody is saying anything. They have massacred our people, massacred men, youth of our community. We know nobody will speak for them. But this night I'm making it very clear. We are not going to talk too much on this issue, but the Fulani herdsmen and their sponsors in Biafra land will hear from us. They will never use the blood of our people to end this year. It will never happen. If they like, they can do anything they want. I say it will never happen. They cannot come. The issue of Ihamufu becomes something of our national interest. And we are going to make sure that anything we will do to avenge the deaths of our people in Ihamufu, whether we avenge it in the north, whether we avenge it in the south, whether we avenge it in the west or in the east, what we know, we will pay them back so that they will know that tomorrow, wherever they step in, they will never kill any Biafran in their own ancestral home. That is what I have come this night to clarify. And I am going to the second point, which is the ESN. They are showing camps. And I can tell you, dear friends, there is no ESN those camps belong to. The ESN camps are all intact in the bushes where they are following. These are the camps the Nigerian government and the Nigerian agents, these are the camps they all set up. Please look at how they are invading those places. Look at what they are doing. Because they want to show the world that they are invading ESN camp. These are not ESN. Who are they catching? They tell the people to leave. They invade the camps and catch some few people. This is what they are doing. Because and all of them are looking for more money. They want security votes from the federal government to tell them, well done, you are doing a very good job. That is all what you are seeing. And I can tell you, why are they always calling IPOB ESN? IPOB members who are all in their homes or doing businesses is the one. Every time you say IPOB ESN, IPOB members are not ESN officers. ESN is a different department. Yes, IPOB do speak for them. But every time you said ESN and IPOB, because you want to tag the name, because you are calling IPOB a terrorist group, which they are not, and you are trying to put ESN beside them. ESN was set up to make sure the Fulanis, herdsmen, the Fulani herdsmen is the fourth most dangerous terrorist group in the world. Everybody knows that. And these are people coming into our communities. Most of you have seen the video. The Nigerian Special Force with Fulani people, with Fulani herdsmen in a video, attacking a place. What does that tell you? Their flag, I know this night, as I have opened their eyes, that we have realized next time now, they will make sure that nobody. Look at the video, look at the pictures. These are Nigerian Special Forces with Fulani herdsmen. They are all working together. They are all in the same video. They are all in the same bush, attacking communities. And they think we are fools. They think they can come, and I am asking this night, every IPOB media warrior, wherever you are, and all you lovers of freedom who are on social media, it is, I think all of us are sleeping these days. Don't, because of there is no Christmas for us. Don't say this is Christmas period. We have no Christmas, because the enemy comes when you want to celebrate. We have nothing to celebrate. We do not have anything to celebrate. So if it is because of Christmas season that you are giving one reason or the other why you will not face this war, that means you are not called for this mission. And I am mandating every media warrior, it is time to go back. All our media personnel in Biafra land, it is time all of you stand up, go to places, interview the people. I expect by now most of you would have been in Ihamufu to get a first-hand interviews from people, not all those random videos people are making. We expect all of you to be very objective, carry the news. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi is paying the Nigerian media heavily not to carry the news of what is happening in the Enugu state. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, the governor of Enugu state, paying heavily, asking them, no matter who is killed in Enugu, they should not carry the news. And that is what you are seeing. That is what is happening in Enugu. And I'm saying this night, since they want to suppress or sweep under the carpet the death of our people, because if we leave them tomorrow, they will repeat. We are going to revenge. We must revenge the death of our people in Ihamufu. We have taken enough from all this nonsense. And I can tell you, our revenge, the Nigerian media must be ready to carry our revenge. Because they have massacred our people and nobody is talking. We are going to visit the Fulani herdsmen. And all of you will see it on the newspaper. And that time, you will remember that I told you that the Fulani herdsmen, these are the people who are killing our people. The traditional rulers, they are giving out the land. And they refuse. They will sell the land and they will refuse to say anything when they are the one bringing those people to come and attack our people, to kick them away from their ancestral land. And we are not going to leave it. Fulani herdsmen cannot kill us and we will never revenge. No matter anything they like, they should target. But Fulani herdsmen will pay with their cows in our land. They will pay because of the killing in Ihamufu. Because of the killing in Enugu state, Fulani herdsmen will pay. And I can promise them that they can do anything they want to do. Fulani herdsmen will pay for killing our people. Because they have been killing our people and nobody is saying anything. Look at how many people massacre. If you post it on Facebook, Facebook will ban you. You put it on the news, they will close it. You put it anywhere, they tell you it is against their standard, that they are killing us. If IPOB speak now, all of them will come out from where they are to write jargons against IPOB. And finally, this evening, I came across a video people have been sending to me about one guy called Ejima, whom the Imo State government paraded today with Hope Uzodimma. I want every one of you to listen very, very attentively. The question I want you to ask, why will Hope Uzodimma stood on today's own with somebody they called Ejima? That is the question, everybody, because the name of Chinasa Nworu was asked to be mentioned. One thing is this, let us understand the game. The Ejima that they showed today, I want everybody to ask a question. Who is the guy behind him? Why is it that they refuse the guy behind him to talk? This is IPOB. This is the indigenous people of Biafra. Our intelligence unit is second to none. You cannot doubt us. And as I am saying this thing, I want the DSS, I want Hope Uzodimma to listen very well this night. All their games are rubbish. All these games are all rubbish. Let me give you people a little background about whom they are doing what they are doing. Ask Hope Uzodimma, do you know Ejima? Do Hope Uzodimma, the DSS, do you people know Ejima? And in case you don't know, Ejima is a nephew to Hope Uzodimma. Ejima is a nephew to Hope Uzodimma. The mother of Hope Uzodimma and the mother of Ejima is from the same clan. The same clan or kindred. The mother and the mother of Hope Uzodimma, they are from the same family. Ejima has been working with Hope Uzodimma for many years. Ejima, the guy you people saw, they televised this evening. Ejima has been working with Hope Uzodimma for a very long time, when Hope was a senator. When he is the rainmaker for Hope Uzodimma, he is his hitman for Hope Uzodimma. When Hope Uzodimma went into as a governor, they have a small disagreement. Hope Uzodimma started looking for him. He started fighting Hope Uzodimma. When he's fighting Hope Uzodimma, he started running because Hope wanted to catch him. He tried to run and find somewhere to take a cover. But because IPOB, we are smart with the people he's communicating with, he told them that he needs a refuge in IPOB, that Hope want to kill him. During the time, that is during the time when they said there was no seat at home, people were stealing and attacking. These are all the people, Hope. I told you people many times, these are political people, what they are doing in Olu. I have said this thing on many occasions. Olu, I have said it on many occasions. On the process, that Ejima, why you hear they call him Ejima? Because they are twin brothers. Around 5 months or 6 months ago, I am not very sure, I got the information that Hope was asking him to come and take amnesty. He refused. Hope now went and arrested his twin brother. And they have been holding his twin brother for more than 5 months or 6 months ago. Since they are holding his twin brother, ask anybody who is listening to me, people in Olo, they know what I am saying. They are holding, I don't want to call somebody's name. The local government chairman, he has been using to negotiate with this guy. The guy was telling them, if you touch me, I am now with IPOB, and I'm with ESN, I am with people. This is what he has been using, deceiving them. Ejima is not an ESN commander. Ask anybody, any IPOB family, there is no ESN commander he is. If you are ESN commander, when they brought his information, I told them for you to be a ESN commander, you will go undertake a training and you will take oaths, which he refused. Then we got information they are using him trying to penetrate IPOB. They are using him trying to penetrate ESN. We got every information. All of a sudden, he said he will go and surrender. What if we don't want to accept him in ESN? He will go to surrender to Hope. This is when he realized that how he said Hope is his senior brother. He will only, if we don't accept him, he will return back to him. The people he sent these messages, they are alive. that we will return back, and he come again, that Hope asked that he's going to give him 50 million to release his brother, but he must come and join his government and start fighting IPOB. We told him, Hope is your brother. If you want to go and join him, these messages are coming from top. Go, you can go and join him. He threatened the leadership. I will do this. If you people don't take me, I return to Hope. They said he even said they called him DSS director, called him and told him he will give him 50 million so that he will leave for everything he's doing and work with them and release his brother. This is somebody, all of a sudden, we have got information, he have sealed the deal with Hope Uzodimma for an amnesty. I don't want to talk too much. Now, look at him. Look at the person they caught. I want everybody to ask Hope Uzodimma, where did you catch that ejima? Where? Because there is no single wound on his body. There is nothing, a tamper on his body. Unlike the Nigerian military or the Nigerian security. No scratch. Looking, no. The guy sitting with him is his twin brother they caught since 6 months ago. They asked him, if you come and surrender, we will give you amnesty. We will remove you from any blacklist. If you want, you travel outside. After you come back, you start working with, because he has been working with Hope. He made one mention, he said to somebody that Hope will not do him anything, that he have a blood relation. It's a blood relation to Hope, that Hope cannot touch him. If anybody hearing what I am saying, people can come on radio and testify. Because he's going to take amnesty. They told him we need to bring here, because they know it. Our door is, we lock our doors like 7 keys. You can't penetrate IPOB. You cannot penetrate IPOB or ESN by all this kangaroo arrangement. Since they have failed, they told them to go and call Chinasa Nworu's name. Like you saw what Hope is saying. They will give them order that they are coming there. He's running to Abuja to tell them, oh, I have got a... You did not get anybody. What I am saying is very clear. We have a lot of evidence. Even the people, when he said that we refuse, that he will never be, because he refused to take oath. This is what you have come this evening, because you have given Ejima amnesty with his brother. The brother, you are holding the brother for more than 6 months, and you ask him to surrender so that you will leave his brother. And he have sealed the deal with the local government chairman and return to you. Anybody can come and say, most of them were using the name of Mazi Nnamdi. Now it is Chinasa Nworu they want to use. All of you have failed. Hope Uzodimma, I say you have failed. You have failed woefully. We are the strategists and we are the smartest people in this struggle. If you don't know, you don't know anything. You and your people, we are the strategists. Everybody you send to penetrate IPOB, we will lock the person outside. We will tie them. We are smarter than you. Go and ask. I have not boasted of this, but we are smarter than you. All this nonsense, proxy, you are bringing, we know all. Immediately you open your mouth and say a word, we know where you are coming from. We are not here to play. Immediately you open your word and utter a single word, we know whether you are from the enemy's camp or you, and we will make sure we drill you till we get everything we want. And most of you will be surprised. Sometimes we can deal with you, you think we are dealing with you, but we are extracting information because you came at the wrong time. You came at the wrong time. You want to go and blackmail Mazi Nnamdi. You want to say, everybody listen to the video. What did he say? Listen to the video and see how he just mentioned my name. For somebody, and one of the things he said there, he said that I only told him Ebubago people. I am saying it on air. Every Biafran, anywhere Ebubago attack you, defend yourself. Because they are criminal militia. They are banned in Biafra land. If Hope Uzodinma send the Bubagu people to come to kill you and you have an opportunity, defend yourself. They are not legitimate in Biafra land. They are not a legitimate group. They are not a legitimate group. They are malicious politicians. Everybody must know that. And what he said is something I have said it on radio on many occasions. I have nothing hidden. We don't hide anything. And I'm saying it this night. This, what he said, is something we are saying on radio every day. We have made a press release that a Bubagu is banned in Biafra land. A Bubagu is not accepted because it is a tool by the politicians to kill our people. If they come to kill you, you must apply self-defense. Because when they kill you, nobody will talk about you. Is it not what is happening in Biafra land? What he said is a general language. Every IPOB member can say, everybody can say. Tell him to swear if he can. He's going to take amnesty. Look at the body. Where did they catch him? Which particular place? Who? They are asking him. And he is mentioning Temple. Temple is the person, have you all of you seen it? Temple is the person we have denounced on this radio Biafra. The names of the people who are committing, using the name of Mazi Chinasa Nworu to commit crime. All of you heard him mentioning it. That to show you where they are coming from. They want to rubbish IPOB. They have mounted, I know very, very well, they have bet millions on the head of Chinasa Nworu. But I am fighting for the Biafran people. And I am fighting with all my hands clean. All attack, all the fight they have bring, all the blackmail. As long as Chukwokikadiama leave it, and I know what we are fighting for, all your plans will fail. I owe nobody. I owe you no apology for fighting for the restoration of Biafra. You can gang up everything you want. You can raise, you have for 1 year, 6 months. Won't you surrender? Are you not yet tired? If you are not tired, we are not tired. But what I have to tell you, what you just did today is for Biafrans to know that you have nothing to offer. You people have gone the line of Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We have defeated all of you. We have exonerated Mazi Chinasa Nworu that is not part of any criminal gang happening in Biafra land. Now you people want to turn it on Chinasa Nworu and some few people, member of the US. I am telling you, I will be coming on radio on Tuesday or Monday. The flyer will be out. I will come and educate Hope Uzodinma. Let me tell him the game he's playing. And let me tell you, the plans they have with the British and all of them, we are holding them on the ground. They have no option. They must let their friends go. We told them we will not shoot a gun, but our tactics is holding them. Let them come and do. The world, UK must know we are ready. Europe is bleeding. Europe is bleeding. People are hungry in Europe. I am asking, Catherine Line, the UK government, are you ready to accept 200 million Biafrans? 200 million Nigerians who will be fleeing from West Africa? This is the time you have to do the right thing. Because that thing you want, it will happen. Biafra land will never contain any enemy of Biafra. Britain, it is the time to tell Europe to let Biafrans go. Because all this blackmail, you people are blackmailing, trying to tarnish the image of Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We have defeated you people on Mazi Chinasa Nworu. We have exonerated Mazi Chinasa Nworu and IPOB. Now you say, let us focus on Chinasa Nworu. Let us come. I'm telling you, this is a dead on arrival. But I'm using this opportunity to tell the Western world, I am telling them, the clock is ticking. The continuous detention of Mazi Chinasa Nworu will wreak havoc in Nigeria. The continuous detention of Mazi Chinasa Nworu will wreak havoc in Nigeria. Stubbornness will not help you people. It is better you conduct a referendum and tell Biafrans to go. Because one thing is this. We will charter ship, we will charter aeroplane to send refugees into Europe. We will push them into Europe since you don't want Biafrans to go. Be aware of this. And the clock is ticking. If you don't do the needful, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now and stop all this nonsense blackmail. You cannot blackmail men who are fighting for their restoration. You cannot blackmail self-determination activists. You know what we are saying is the truth. We are not saying more than that. We are not asking for your land. We are not asking for your money. We are not asking anything from you. What we are saying, let Biafrans go. Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. But if you feel to have come the DOS, I am just one person. There are many other DOS members who are there to fight and defend this struggle till Biafra is restored. Mazi Chinedu, I will stop here. I will be coming on air next week, and I can tell you I will be coming on air to educate Biafrans on their new strategy, our end of the year gospel to Biafrans, to tell them to continue to have hope. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. And from here, from me, this is Mazi Chinasa Nworu, a member of the Directorate of State for the indigenous people of Biafra, Asemunde Wono.
There were Mazi, there were. Thank you very much. I hope all and sundry.
Are you there?
Yes. Yes, Mazi, yes. Thank you very much. I will open the lines just for few calls, very few, 2 or 3 calls. You know. Yeah, Mazi.
Yes.
Yes, I was hearing you. I don't know. So I think are you going to remain? I want to open the line. Just few calls, 1, 2, 3 calls. Mazi, are you hearing me? Somebody is disturbing this line, honestly.
Mazi Chinedu.
Yes. Mazi, can you hear me? No. Mazi, you are not hearing me.
Just come to do this clarification so that Biafrans don't have to panic. That is why I'm here.
Okay, thank you. There were. I will open the lines just 2 or 3 calls before I close the program. We understand the Nigerian government, how they work. That's the beauty of it. They don't know the type of people they are dealing with. That's it. You know, we mutate, we understand them. I say, if they understand the type of people, IPOB, I'm telling you, they will not be playing pride. We will continue this struggle until Biafra is restored. Thank God there is not like all these people that are buyable. No, we will continue. Instead, only one that did destroyed. Instead of Biafra not to come. I will take just few calls, 2 or 3 calls, and call it a night. Our direct line +12133286224. Our WhatsApp and signal line +614051425447. Caller on signal, please make it brief. Caller on WhatsApp. Make it very brief. Very, very brief. Ogologo kwado no okambwede. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan.
There we go. Very brief, 2 minutes. There we go.
I'm over Mazi Kuku. I'm not from Biafra.
There we go.
Ekele Mazi Chinasa Nworu maka information on ya n'abalị a. Mgbe nwekwa ihe ọzọ m chọrọ ikwutenwu n'ikuku ebe a, ihe witness yesterday na ụmụaka.
Go on. I don't need to interrupt you. Oh. There's a connectivity. Reconnecting.
Hello?
Yes. Go on.
Hello?
Go on. Go on. Go on.
Okay, Mazi, enwe Siana edere ụmụaka security network. So ha dịkwa full armed. So then ndị ka edere BG ya wee bụba aga na-eji agbagharị na Imo steeti. So ha pụta blọk this ndị nke ụmụaka security network a disakọ ha ka ihe eriri tijuo ha na buut moto ha bụrụ ha pụọ. So m na-ajụ ọwụ ya wụrụ ebubo aga awụ security anyị ụmụnne anyị olee otu ha ga-esi hụhụkwa ndị nke ụmụaka mee ha attack. So the information gbagharị m anya from ihe m nọ n'aka ndị ọkada. So m na-achọ ka m mara ihe ahụ dịkwa genuine ka ọwụ ndị ọnwụ ike ndị nke ụmụaka ahụ ọwụ na ha sọpọtụ ga ha gọọmenti ebubo agụ mere eji bịa disam ha na junction na ime ahịa ụmụaka ahụ.
Ka ndị disam ibe ha.
Ndị nke bụ VIG.
That is ndị ebube agụ.
Ndị nke bụ VIG disamụrụ ndị nke edere ụmụaka security something na bọdị moto ya. So agbawazi egbe na detention.
Ị na-egene ntị ihe a na-ekwu na Radio Biafra here all the time.
Egege m yes, ana m ege onye m ji chọọ ka m drop all this information gbasara so that a ga-eme investigation mara ma ọkwa our indigenous brothers ka ebu ihe ahụ n'aka ndị missionaries.
Mazi, let me tell you, Ebubago is the enemy of Biafra. Ihe a na-ekwu here right from even oge afọ ọmụgara Ebubago. Oya ka mmadụ ka na-ajụ na Radio Biafra sị ndị Ebubago ọwụkwa ndị indigenous people. Na-aghọtakwa ihe a na-ekwu.
Maazị ekwughị ajụghị ha m ajụjụ ihe m na-achọ ịkọwa ahụ ka achọ amara ụmụnne because I believe na ndị nke ahụ edere ụmụaka security wụ na ha ụmụnne anyị ha wụ indigenous.
But that is the thing, the problem.
Ka amara ndị nke ahụ ji egbe bịa napụcha ndị nke ebe disam ha ka amara ndị ha wụ na ebe ha bụ ụmụnne anyị gawaghị nkwọgwụ ahụ enweghị anamada ụtị.
But because government now, how Ebubago, they are killing our people. How?
Adautu gam ihe mkpekwu na o nwere ike ndị nke nwe security ala nwe security ndị ụmụaka nwere ike ha arụga ha with gọọmenti hope ụzọ dị ma o nwere ike decide ka abịa disam ha. So ka amụrụ ụmụnne anyị ma ha dịkwa sef because I believe na ndị nke a ụmụnne anyị gọgọ.
Ndewo, thank you very much. Ndewo. Sometimes some people are that ihe na-eme a na-akọ ilu ha na-akọ ala. I don't really understand. A na-agwa gị na Ebubago form to kill our people. You are now still asking ka otu ndị ọwụkwa ndị nke anyị ka ọwụ ndị nke anyị. I cannot understand. Ebe ọ bụ na anywhere you see Ebubago, they are enemies of our people. They are the people killing us. They are together with the Nigerian military, the Fulani headsmen. Have you ever had the Ebubago capture the Fulani terrorists or Fulani headsmen? Have you ever had it? And the boy, sometimes they say, why happen here in happen this broadcast? No, just mention because all the candy buyer now no chant. Here now no one candy so on candy or kadaneku. I don't know. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Go on, please. Ebe ọ bụla ị hụrụ ebube agụ ịgbalaga ijikwa na ihe ị ga-emenwu ha mee ha ndị ahụ ndị ewepụtara to kill our people. Yeah, since is it 2021 or 2020 ewepụtara ha, this is what we have been shouting. They were created to fight us. That is it. Caller on direct line, please go on. Caller on direct line, go on, please.
Good evening. I'm Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Gbagam gbọtara ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru so na ndị ga-abịa n'ikwu azụ ga-aka ike and ọ na-esi ike Chukwu gọzie ọnụ. Ndị ebube agụ na ndị ka ya ebube agụ ihe ụzọ dị mma fọma iji gbuchie anyị ndị ga-emegide ndị ezigbo anyị ka e nwee ike mgbe ebe a ga-achọpụta onye ụlọ ahụ ebube agụ ndị dịba ụlọ ahụrụ ha egbuo ha ndị ahụ ụzọ dị mma egbuchiala ndị mmadụ and ihe m na-ekpere Chineke nna bụ Biafra ga-abịarịrị enweghị ihe mmeri na Biafra abịa ihu e ga-eme ha mee hope ụzọ mmadụ ho gọvanọ igwe ga-eme ha and ọ bụ ka onye ọbụla ga-ebite chụwa ndị politicians without achịwa ndị eze na ndị politicians ihe anyị na-eme ihe n'isi because all these people ji sabotage onye ọbụla ọgba amara na Simon Ekpa wụ sabotua onye ọbụla ege na ntị because ihe ọchị ọwụ ka a na-agbagbuchi ndị mmadụ na-eche esi egbu ụmụnne anyị na ha mgbusi onye ezi ibe agba nkịtị aga m asị ka ewuru ụgbọ aga na ka onye eze gaa dụrụ ha na ụmụ ya na-ezinụlọ ebe ọcha ga-emote ọ gaghị aga atọ ga-eso ọ gaghị aga ekele m nnukwu Chineke nna gozie DOS na groups. Thank you very much.
There were. I'm telling you, I heard people mentioning this name in my program. I don't know. I blow this man out of proportion. Yeah, Obidozie Nenyayin so. That's it. I will take just two more calls. Caller on signal. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. Can you hear me? Caller on signal. For the last time, caller on signal. Can you hear me? Mazi Ndewo, please go on.
Can you hear me? Should I go ahead?
Go on.
All right. Mazi Jonathan, good evening, sir. My name is Mazi Fanyi. I'm calling for my location. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, Udodregi, my brother. I greet you, sir. Mazi, let me just drop my own view. I'm calling on all the whole West African country. Are you people ready to take refuge? Because it seems that West African nation and African nation are keeping mood in this crime committing against our people. Such is Eastern region governors. Are you people ready to embrace what is about to come? Ndeze na ndị ọzọ na ndị ichie that keep mute. Ndị bishop, ndị father, ndị pastor, ndị evangelist. Are you people ready? Are you people ready? As you people are keeping mute, they are killing our people at Enugu. Ihamufu, they are killing our people. They are killing innocent people. Are you people ready? Okay, for Ogonka, I've been saying it. My father fought the Biafra war and survived. All my brothers, all my sisters, we join this one. We must liberate ourselves. We must take our land. You see this new generation of Biafran under leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Come on, Biafra Nagara Abia. Hey, anyone who Wagabiga. Are you people ready? West African country, African nation countries, are you people ready to accept refugees? If you people are keeping mute in this killing of our people, if you people are keeping mute in this intimidation they are doing us, let you people be ready. Let you people be ready and accept refugees. I don't have nothing to say.
There were. You have said. There were. Thank you. Caller, the last caller. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Thank you, Master Jonathan.
Yeah, well.
Master Jonathan, people are going to bless. Thank you, Master Jonathan. It's not a word question. I'm from Yamufu, Isuzo, Ebo, go ebe, oku ninu na oku. Our people of Chagorona. Come to church, Joe. It's not a word question. Kesi se bidoro mewe. You know that Yamufu ke homere. One question. Because our people say now, Abo Mamre one place or both of Chinasa Nworu and nobody say now, Obuno Boru, Obuna, educated on Omo Wisi. Keye Meruna, Ununa, Samoniba, Amedozi problem. Church ya problem.
Mazi. You know him now.
No.
Mazi. Question will be on, I think, on Tuesday when he will be here. But let me come again. In Radio Biafra right from time, right?
247.
Okay. Just hold on. You in an explanation about na hamufu. Otundi bo okwewonye hamufu.
Yes.
Maybe not there. Maybe outside or I don't know. Then let me know. Hold on. Akowara ihemere there. Otundi hamufu chicho ESN. Okay. Now and why me go explain. So no now what are you talking again? What are you talking?
I'm going to follow your program.
Yes.
My leader could many things. Ma puta in on a radio now. We be going to me job. Ogwa mani ne mi job. Ma puta kotogi. Come em big bere wo. Ke gun ati gare. Our leader sina. When I'm Biafra. Our leader sina. Only the mayor. I'm not going to be first. Now this is Radio Biafra. I got started there.
Mazi, listen. I cannot tolerate this rubbish. Listen to me. If I'm talking, you stop. Otherwise, I cut you off. You people are non-entities. Don't sorry me. Sorry yourself. This is how go and deliver your people. Why are you not calling Simon? But why are you calling IPOB to come and save you? You are asking this rubbish question for millions of time. You don't know that you don't dare ask me this type of rubbish question. I'll block you. Go and call Onyen Akpokobia Sevogi. Why are you calling Radio Biafra? You people are the reason why sometimes even politicians in Azondibo we sell everybody because one day Ndiara in Ajumajujo Simon my Simon, go and ask him who is that idiot. You dare come to my, if I will block you. You dare come to my destiny to ask me this useless question. I'll block you. You think I'm this thing? How many times? Why not? Why are you? If you are an autopilot, go and ask. That is, let me tell people, because I don't enter. If you mention this name again in my program, I block you. I block you. What we are doing here, we are not joking. I am here rubbish. What we are doing, we are doing something serious. You are coming here to ask rubbish questions that have been treated. You are coming to Radio Biafra to ask this rubbish question. Eh? And you are listening to Radio Biafra. You are a liar. This is how we know them. I will not I'll take any more call, please. You know, if it is only me, people, we promoted this piece of shit to out of proportion, because even bad publicity is publicity. That is the thing. Even right from time I've been clamoring, let us stop promoting this man. Even anything that happens, say he don't have that capacity. But I promote I know here somebody that you don't even know where he come from. You know, if you want to do anything about Biafra, why are you putting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name? Why are you putting IPOB? Go and do your thing, and no person. You are fighting. After all, are we fighting against Masop? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw that Masop is no more going the way he wants it. Now he came to the grassroots and formed his own, removing Masop. Why are people not knowledgeable? That is why the Fulani are killing, slaughtering everybody. I know now. I am here. I am here. If you are supporting any other person, go to him and ask him, come and save you. We have said it. You are here. Mazi Chinasa Nworu said, we are going to revenge about the killing of our people in our own way, and you are coming here to steal rubbish. Let me check this number. I will block that number. Yeah, I'm not a person. If anyway, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has patience. Me, I don't have his patience anyway. Because even Biafrans are demanding the number of this guy. If I can remember, then I'll spread the number. Kenya the treatment. You don't dare come to my program to disorganize the program, because you are here. How I wish that they even follow slaughter you. How I wish. Because that is what you merit, Diara. I'm going to close this program, please. Another one idiot from Nama Heboshi. They are now Joe rubbish question. Now you cannot deviate us. What we are doing is this. IPOB is a moving train, whether you like it or not. There is this number. Oh, let me pick the number. Caller, please, can you put brief to 2 minutes, please? 2 minutes. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me?
The whole world is hearing you. Please make it 2 minutes, please.
Yes, I will, Mazi. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, Mazi. That idiot.
He's a compound fool. How I wish the Fulani slaughter him even. How I wish so.
I don't know.
These are people that
Mazi, you just see it on the net. It's because of too much people are attacked. Maybe all the never know what good that are. I never know what good that. A compound idiot. I don't do what you want to be idiot. All you have to be correct. Are you in my ear? You must have a try yourself. You will idea that the people now the chiefs say the bastard that this other do you know that some of them know here? Some of them know here. If I was a professional, you will never know how much I want to see George. Give my they go ESM.
No, woman, I don't know. You are using Bluetooth. Your voice is sounding somehow because of maybe you are using Bluetooth. I don't know.
Mazi, can happy here.
They will happier. They will not allow a compound idiot that's supposed to be slaughtered by the Fulani to come and steer anger. No, it cannot happen. Thank you very much. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, we will never allow anybody I say anybody. You see this struggle. We die here, we die here. We die here, we die here. You know, that's it. That's the truth about it. If you know that IPOB is not doing enough, go and form your own thing. Do your own thing. Biafra is not is for everybody. But what we are doing is to protect IPOB. Because we have a structure, we have the way we do something, we have the way we do things. If you think that is not enough, now you go form your thing, do your own thing. Nobody will talk about you. But when you when you are doing your thing, now you are using the name of IPOB, the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as our leader, to come through the backyard. Mani wonyoshi, because that is how they behave. So. We will not allow somebody or a group of people to derail IPOB or to talk us into. Explanations have been made on different occasions, and notwithstanding what happened against ESN in a Hamufu at the early time, because they know something they so vasabi until we look at what is happening. IPOB have to do something. You send back ESN that they even helped to decimate in their land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. ESN will never operate in a land that they are in a community that is against them. No. We never operate there. We go, these people, anyway, Chinasa Nworu has said it. He has said it. IPOB will revenge in our own way. And when it happens, people will hear. The action speaks louder than voice. That is the only thing. Thank you for listening. Biafra is where our loyalty lies. That is it. That is it. We are in a fight. This is not a formal Omonna meeting. No. Anybody that is in this struggle, all that matters to him is money. I put it on my platform. I say on my Facebook timeline. Most of the people bringing causing problems in this struggle, IPOB, is people that are being paid, given no matter how one choncho, no matter, it's people that their eyes on money. If you are in IPOB, that even if you are doing something, they want to give you, say no, I don't need anything. I'm doing it voluntarily. You don't have, because you don't have anything to benefit financially. How will you go astray? How will you lose focus? But people that are doing different rubbishes, people that are money, their focus is money. Control ego, use any type of context. Just like Bible has many even if people that are doing different kinds of things, they can quote a verse in the Bible in order to justify what they are doing. That is what these people are doing. They will quote anything, one thing or the other, in order to justify their greed. Their greed. I call it their greed, because that is who they are. They come only for money. All their eyes are on money. Ego, where money is. Because they are more intelligent than every Biafran. There is something I found out. Let me tell you. When I start studying the characters of Ayinwawondibo, sometimes I blame the politicians, yes, because they are part of us. But sometimes, any person that genuinely come to even defend the interests of Igbo people, I is so uncontrollable that you can even make the person become annoyed and sell everything and continue his interest. That is it. Because I ma ihe mana amamihe anyị ka ebe na ka ihe anyị jiri makarịa ihe ndị Fulani na-asụ anyị kpakụ na-anyụ anyị anya. It's a question we need to ask ourselves. Right from Aziki, look at Awolo, Ahmad Bello. Ahmad Bello Tatrayata. Is it not what we are suffering today? That why not we become foolish and get something right? Do something right. Instead of this, I know it more than any other person. I do it more than any other person. Okay, I can do it. I don't want to be cheated. Why not we become foolish a bit so that we get what we want? Instead of this wisdom, that is my why? Why? We should think and continue thinking, not thinking or reasoning once. No, all the time. All the time we continue reasoning in order to get things right. Tell him, why is it that we always claim we are wise, but the wiseless, the less wise, or the foolish they are controlling us? Don't you think? Can't you think there is something wrong? Can't you think there is something wrong in our head? And that thing is what we are. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started for us to control, in order to arrest that situation. You understand? So we should continue in what we are doing. We should continue in what we are doing. You understand? So we have to be wise. We have to be wise. What Hope Uzodimma did is a setup. You understand? It's just like even is it Pastor Jack? Pastor Jack, everybody must have, if you are listening, ardent listener of Radio Biafra, you must know him, calling all the time, Anaba. But when money, you don't know that in Abana greed is talking. Greed. When you with just a few notes of naira, you would start talking another language. No, this and that. Today, he's been he derailed because of money, and they use him in order to, because he was once can I say genuine? He was once an IPOB family member. So when he derailed, they use him to start identifying people, innocent IPOB family members. Some of them, they killed them. I'm telling you. So anybody that is calling or have phone numbers of people like this, do not, once the zoo military or police, or they use them, do stop calling them. Do not call them again, because they can use them, use the number in order to track you. You understand? That is it. So we must continue in what we are doing. There is no going back. Any person that thinks that he can do it more better, let him do his own thing. We are not against you doing your own thing. Never. Never. But when you say you are an IPOB member, family member, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your leader, now you must, I say capital MUST, you must abide by the rules and regulations of IPOB. If then you use your own group or your name and be doing your thing, it doesn't concern us. So that you take responsibility. Stop being an ectoparasite, riding on IPOB's body back in order to commit whatever you want to commit. And after you name it IPOB. That is where we cannot take it. So any person that is coming here to advise us to, you go to hell with your advice. Go to hell with your advice. Thank you for listening. Biafra is all we have. It is our identity. It is our identity. Is who we are. Therefore, we have no other goal or focus or identity other than Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. From me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.